It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the New York Jets and the Dallas Cowboys. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New York Jets and the Dallas Cowboys. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Brandon Gaudin alongside the one and only Charles Davis. And CD, lots of compelling storylines in a game like this. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for these two offenses.
And I'm glad you brought up the numbers because sometimes it's hard to quantify a team's performance solely by judging the numbers. But I think with these two teams, what you see is a pretty accurate representation of who they are.
First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Oh man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So two incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! C.D. Lamb, 81 yards. And the Cowboys march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go and prove it right now.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by Aaron Rodgers, who won Super Bowl 45 right here in this very stadium.
And in fine fashion, too. The MVP, what did he throw for? Over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
Boy, he had a big day, and they needed every bit of that, beating Pittsburgh for another championship for the Green Bay Packers. But when you watch him play, how much fun is it to see him go out there, dissect defenses with not just his arm, but his mind? And I think his ability to move is a huge part of his game.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it.
He'll go underneath here to Elliott.
That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here's Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. And again, it's Rodgers.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. Will be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal could change the fortunes of the team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Prescott.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Final play of the half, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers.
He finds Wilson.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He finds Corey Davis. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. Now it's Rodgers.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
Back now in Arlington. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Robinson will try to pick it up.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the 4th quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out 1st downs.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 11. 57 seconds to go. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. Throwing is Rodgers as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One final try now for Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. There he goes left side. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So this one will